Hi, welcome to Active Bryant Systems. I'm Scott Bryant. I'm a C.h.e.k practitioner level 4, nutrition lifestyle coach level 3, metabolic typing advisor level 2, functional diagnostic nutritionist with FDN, YMCA personal trainer, chair massage therapist, and many, many more things. And what I'm going to talk to you today about is back pain. Did you know that 8 out of 10 of us are now suffering from back pain worldwide? Okay, so what I'd like to talk about is that there's lots of products out there that are supposedly supposed to get you out of back pain. Now, what I found is that there's lots of things that these products may be missing, or therapists or professionals may be missing. Okay, so the first thing is flexibility. Okay, wait a minute, just drop me a bit of paper. Flexibility. Okay, we all need flexibility. Okay, if you look at any animal in nature, they need flexibility in which to chase after the animal, to kill the animal, to bring it down, and flexibility for play with their siblings or their cubs and calves. So if you look at cats and dogs, you know, they wake up in the morning, they stretch, they yawn, they go and eat, they go and run round, they go and do their number twos, they come back, they stretch, they yawn, they go back to sleep again. So what I found with clients is that with clients with lower back pain, some parts of their body will be systemically very, very tight. So I found on YouTube there's lots of people showing one stretch, one thing for back pain, when to get rid of back pain you need a multitude of things to surround the dragon of back pain. Okay, so flexibility, you need good flexibility in the hamstrings, you need good flexibility in the calf muscles, you need equal flexibility in the quad muscles, you need flexibility in your abdominal muscles, you need flexibility in the internal and external oblique and rectus abdominis, you need good flexibility in the pectoral minor and the pectoral major, you need good flexibility in the rhomboids, you need good flexibility in the shoulder, you need good flexibility in the occipital muscles that hold the occiput into place. Okay, so as you can see, we need flexibility all over the body. Okay, as your flexibility improved, lower back pain can go down. Okay, so where a lot of people are going wrong with flexibility is that some people are hypermobile, or they're undermobile, or they're completely immobile. So what I mean by that is, if you're hypermobile, when you put your arm out like that, say, I'll show you the joint would drop down lower, okay? And you'd be able to get your thumb right back to the wrist, okay? That would be a sign of hypermobility. People, they should not be stretching too much because that can cause lower back pain, okay? With people that are extremely tight like me, I stretch twice a day or as often as I possibly can because my body goes really tight really, really quickly. Okay, so when you've got in between flexibility and hypermobility, you need an assessment in which to be able to see what's tight, what's weak, what's strong. Okay, so what's tight you loosen, what's weak you strengthen, what's strong you leave. Okay, so you have to rebalance the whole body. And as a C.h.e.k practitioner, that's what we're specialised in being taught by Mr. C.h.e.k in California. Okay. The next thing I'd like to talk about is posture. Okay, posture is where movement begins and ends. Okay, so if your posture is bad, your movement will be bad. Okay, and what I found with clients is that they'll have an inverted breathing pattern which will cause bad posture. There may be a smoker, so they're pushing the head forward all the time, which is causing bad posture. They may be wearing high heel shoes at work all day long, which is causing bad posture. They may, at their workstation, the monitor may be too low, the keyboard may be too low, the feet up too high, the hips down too low, the wrong type of chair, and this is causing bad posture. The same as I had a client that worked at the post office and she rotated onto the right side all the time, all day long, giving people their money and their stamps, and that caused lower back pain. So I had to put in her exercise program where she had to rotate to the opposite side to make sure each side was strengthened equally. Okay. The other thing with posture is that the way you sit watching the TV, the way that you sit on the bus, the way that you stand at the bar with a pint in your hand, you know. Posture is majorly important when it comes to lower back pain. So my postural assessment is 4 hours long because I'm assessing everything in the body. I'm looking at your core, I'm looking at the quad muscles, the glute muscles, the abdominal, the internal, the external oblique, the neck muscles. I'm looking at everything in which to make sure that I don't miss anything out so I can guarantee I get you out of pain. Okay, the next thing that many professionals miss, in my opinion, is diet. Okay, if you're eating the wrong types of food genetically for your body style or body type, then this can cause pain inside the body. Okay, so if you're getting lower back pain, that could be coming from your lower intestines. Okay, if you're getting middle back pain, that could be coming from your upper intestines. Okay, if you're getting pain behind the heart, that could be coming from this part of the body. The same as neck pain could be coming from this part of the neck. Okay, not necessarily coming from here, or it could be coming from the atlas. Okay, so when we're looking at diet, I've found that multitude of clients have multitude of food allergies. Okay, and their bodies are very toxic, and that's what could be causing the pain. So when I do my HLC assessment, which is nearly 4 to 5 hours, this enables me to, and it's 10 days for the client to fill out, enables me to go very deep, looking at what the client's eating, what time the client's going to bed, how rested they are. I use a physiological load form that enables me to look at the load in all the different systems of the body which is coming from food. Okay, so if the client is not eating in the right way, or they're eating too late at night, or the gut's not working, or the pH is not right in the gut, all this will cause pain inside the body again. Okay, so diet is very important. So if you're eating Kellogg's cornflakes and you're eating Kellogg's cornflakes every morning, your body's becoming allergic to that food. The same as if you have scrambled eggs every morning, your body is becoming allergic to that food. You need to rotate your foods in which to get the gut much healthier. And as the gut gets much healthier, the muscles around the front of the gut can talk to the muscles around the lower back, which will enable the back to relieve pain. Okay. The next thing I'd like to talk about is workout. Okay, many people from the ages of 30 onwards stop working out or stop doing physical exercise. So they run for the bus, they go to work, they sit at a desk all day long, they come home, they lay on the sofa, then they get their TV dinner, and they're laying on the sofa till they go to bed. So Thomas Hanna, which has written a book all about how the left and the right side of the brain can turn off. As them sides of the brain turn off, they turn off the muscles in the lower back. Okay, which can cause an issue in the lower back, which is causing lower back pain. So when it comes to workout, you should be strong in push, pull, deadlift, pressing, and rotational movements in which to get the body strong equally. Okay, CHEK practitioners do a 4-hour assessment on this, so we can find out exactly where you're weak and what you need to do in which to get you out of lower back pain. I say to all of my clients, I want to see a minimum of 3 times a week for me to be able to change their body, to get them out of back pain, and to look at all the things that I need to address. Okay, the next thing that we need to look at is faults. Okay, I've spoken to a couple of physiotherapists, and they're now recognising that some people can be so clogged up in their fault pattern that the fault can be causing the lower back pain. So how many of you out there have got friends that are overweight or are in pain, and you tell them to go and see somebody, they never go to see anybody because they've got an attachment to that pain? They like the cuddling or the love that you're giving them of saying, oh, sorry to hear you got back pain, I'm sure it will go away, or you may lose weight, so they won't go and see that professional even though they know it's the right thing to do. So thoughts are linked to our emotional body, and thoughts are linked to our muscle skeletal body as well. Okay, the next thing that I want to talk about is this, which a friend of mine that's a level 4, we're both level 4s, has done this for me. So I just want to talk you through this. Okay, so everything what I do, starts from the top. So first of all, you've got breathing, then you've got diet, then you've got eyes, then you've got hearing, which is there, then you've got the atlas, then you've got the organs, then you've got anger, then you've got the intestines, then you've got the hip, then you've got the pelvis and the spine. Okay, and then you've got the spiritual system, which is here, which is zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, zone 5, zone 6. Okay, so with the spiritual system, let's talk about this first. With this is that if breathing is out, how can anyone correct the lower back? Okay, we make 23,000 breaths a day. So if them 23,000 breaths a day are inverted, causing an issue with the lower back, they will be causing brain fog, they will be causing you to be tired, they will be causing pain inside the body. Okay, so with breathing, you need to learn how to breathe in a functional, much better way. If you look at babies, they breathe naturally, they breathe through the belly. If you look at 90% of adults, they're too stressed, they're tired, and they're breathing through the chest. So they're breathing like that, and not breathing like this. As you see, when I'm breathing through the belly, nothing lifts at the top. So everything is working as one unit in me. So as I breathe into the chest expands. As I breathe into the diaphragm, it lifts up, and then the organs go forward, and then my lower back and my waist expands out. Okay, so it's showing that all the muscles are working incongruent with each other. Okay, so next we're going to talk about is eating. So we've got eating there. Okay, if the jaw is misaligned, then the jaw has a functional relationship with the hip and pelvis. So if the jaw is misaligned, the hip and pelvis are misaligned. Okay, next is the neck, or the back of the neck. If that is misaligned, the lower part of the body will be misaligned. Okay, next we've got eyes. As you can see, I've got an eye issue. So that will cause the back to be pushed out, because the eyes are the dominant part of the system in the human body. If you can't see, you can still move around, but not move around in a balanced way. Okay. Next, we've got hearing. So if your hearing is out, that's going to affect the lower back again. Okay. If your C1 is out, that will affect the lower back as well. Okay. Then you've got the organ relationship to the lower back and all the muscles. Then you've got anger. So are you in pain because you're angry? Then you've got the hip and pelvis. Then you've got the slave joints. Okay. When it comes to spiritual, mental, emotional, if you look at the back of me on this side, you'll see the chakras. Can you see that? So the chakra system has a relationship with every organ. Okay. So the first chakra is 5 survival and physical needs and money. And I've had a millionaire client that had lower back pain, said he didn't have an issue with money, obviously, because he was a millionaire, but he had an issue because he was sent to boarding school and he felt that his mum and dad didn't love him. Okay. The next one is the second chakra, which is the orange chakra, which is to relate to needs of flow and fluidity in life and sexual balance. So let's say you're a gay man and you still not come out of being gay, or a gay woman. This could be affecting that area. Or it could be that you're not hydrated enough, which could be affecting that area. Or it could be that you wasn't very sexual as a young woman or a young man, but you're an older woman or an older man and you feel that you need to be more sexual now. Okay. The next one is, this is a biggie for everyone. I find this one is out in a lot of people, which is self-power and power and self-will. If your power and self-will is out, you're trying to write a book, or you're trying to stick to a training program, or you're trying to move home, or anything that relates to your power and self-will. Now, if you look, the power and self-will is over the organ area of the gut area, which is relating to that here, and anger. Okay, so if there's an issue with that, then the gut needs to be cleansed. You need to be detoxed and rebalanced again. The next one is the love chakra, which is giving and receiving love. Okay, so a lot of people can give love, but they can't receive it, or they can't take on good compliments. So somebody says, "You look really beautiful today." They go, "Oh yeah, but I'm not really. I'm fat and I'm stinky." Or they may take the compliment on board, but not really address the compliment. Okay, the next one is communication, which is blue. I've gone a little bit over time. So communication now is a biggie for people with neck and shoulder issues. They're either not communicating with a family member, not communicating to themselves, or not communicating easily at a certain age. Now the next one is the one that I really like, is communication to God and the universe, which many people don't want to talk about. Many therapists don't want to talk about, unfortunately. And with the CH.e.k system, the reason why we become CH.e.k practitioners is because we want to deal with our own shit and rebalance ourselves out before we start helping you deal with yours. And I've had a whole heap of stuff that I've had to deal with and had to work on myself, so I can help you out there with lower back pain, so we can rebalance and realign you with corrective exercise, corrective diet, corrective lifestyle, corrective movement, corrective thinking. Okay, so there's a lot to look at. So I'm not one of these people that's just going to prod and poke you and go, do that for 3 days and you're going to be fine. Okay, I'm not one of these people that are going to just look at your diet only and that's it. I'm not going to just look at movement and that's it. I go the whole hog with every client. I do everything that I need to do in which to be able to look at the body in an in-depth way. And the CH.e.k system on this side, the CH.e.k Institute, is the only system that does that as far as I know. So I hope you enjoyed my blog on back pain. Sorry it's gone over a bit over time. If you want to comment at the bottom here. And if you want to go to my new ebook, go to activebryantsystems.com. There's a big ebook on back pain and diet and lifestyle. Okay, I'm Scott Bryant. I'm out of here. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.